I am tired of being stuck in the middle with my physique. I have enough muscle to look like I lift, right? Half decent arms. You know, my chest looks pretty decent. My back looks pretty decent. My legs look pretty decent, yeah? However, I have enough muscle to look like I lift, but not enough ab development to look sculpted. I'm lean enough that the abs are almost there, yeah? But I'm still carrying enough fat to where they're not that visible and it's just like these skinny abs. I'm not big, I'm not ripped, I'm just like in between. And I have been stuck in that middle ground for basically my entire life. These are two separate problems that require two separate solutions. I need to get rid of this last bit of fat that's on my stomach, yes. But on the same token, I need to actually develop my abs. I need to train my abs like any other muscle because they are like any other muscle. And that's one of the biggest misconceptions that people have and what I had. I've never really trained to develop my abs. I've never progressively overloaded like I would my arms, my chest, my back, my legs, etc. In 10 years of training, I've never actually properly developed my abs. Isn't that crazy? So the fat on top of my abs is gonna get solved by a cut, right? And the flat, underdeveloped abs is gonna get solved by actually training them like a muscle. I also had this realization when I saw somebody at the gym that had way more body fat than I did, but his abs were popping out. They were 3D, they looked sculpted, and I'm like, how? I'm literally like half your body fat. Like, how is that possible? And that's when I realized like I wasn't training my abs like any other muscle. If you get lean enough, your abs will show up. But being lean can only reveal what's been built. I had nothing built to actually reveal. I've never really taken fitness seriously. I love health, I love fitness. I take it seriously. Like, I've been working out 5 days a week for the last pretty much a decade, but I've never taken it like seriously towards a goal. I've always just tried to, you know, gain muscle, get a decent physique. And for the first time in my life this year, part of last year, I started bulking. I started really taking fitness seriously, and I was able to bulk to like 159, 160. That was the heaviest I had ever been. But I've never been somebody with a big appetite. I've always been a smaller guy. I've always been a leaner guy. I've always been very active. I played soccer all my life. I played in high school, college, semi-professionally. And naturally, I've always been into running because of soccer. So I'm just so active. I'm always doing stuff. I just pair that with never really having a big appetite. When I got to 160, first of all, it was so fucking hard because eating was just a chore. And I honestly, I give a lot of respect to the bodybuilders and the people who do this full time for a living, because that shit is not easy, man. Like, and so I hit 160 and then I kind of fell off from the gym, and within a month I lost like 12 pounds. It just happened so fast because I just naturally have never been a big eater. I've never really struggled with like food noise. Like, I could go all day without eating and I genuinely wouldn't care. So I just came to this realization that, okay, I'm being 160, 165 plus is just, it's not feasible for me to maintain in my regular lifestyle. I just don't want to do it. I want to maintain a lifestyle. I want to maintain a physique that is easier for me, that complements my lifestyle. That's like, I don't want to be huge and bulky, and I don't want to do that. I would rather be, because I'm about 144, 145 pounds right now. I probably have like 13% body fat. I would rather be in the 138 to 139 pound range at 8 to 10% body fat. And I know for a fact I would be able to maintain that year round with no issue, just because of the way my habits are. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Ugh. Shout out to all the skinny guys out there, bro. I'm with you. All right, that's it. See you in the next YouTube video. Bye.